Okay, this is the last day we're going to work with these little babies. Then they're either going to go to a new home or they're going to get turned out. The first time that I pony these colts, it's not like the racetrack, folks. I just want these colts to be used to me being up above them, and I don't want them to be afraid of my horse. And we'll just get this little filly untracked in just a little bit. I may never even take a turn on my horn. That's all right. That comes down the line. We're just weaning this colt and getting all the parts broke loose and getting that mind softened up. We're not training her for a performance event like in-hand trail or something, but we're getting her to where she could go do that. This is the very beginning. Just a little word. If you do decide to pony, I recommend it, and there not a single colt comes on this place that I don't pony. Very seldom do I pony them right here in front of a camera. I take them all over the place. But they're soft and they're light. You may not see me take a turn because I'm waiting for this little colt to get soft and come to me, just like I was leading it on the ground. A little short word on your pony horse. You remember our theory around here is we just kind of wait for them. You got to have a pony horse that'll wait for them. This is my wife's gelding. He's a new cash horse. And when I need to take a turn and pull one, he can. But when I need to wait on one, he's pretty good about waiting on one. We've done this quite a bit, and you'll see how he helps me. Anyways, let's take a toodle. They got to steer off your feet. If I can push old Chubby around with my feet, then I can look and see what the baby horse is doing. See how he's laying his ears back? He's just lazy. We get this little baby horse to kind of follow us with some float in that line. Kind of go where we go. If they get behind us a little bit, I just shorten my circle up. I'll push him over here and give her a shorter circle. When they stick like that, we come over and we untrack them. Now I got that float in my line again. And old Chubby's showing her she can put her head on my leg and it's okay. But if she runs past me and puts her head on his neck, he's going to make her step back a little bit. He's had enough baby horses stepped up in front of him to teach him that. This is excellent. This is a weanling colt. The first time it's ever been ponied, I do not expect it to trot with me over creeks, rocks, and bridges. I expect it to stay with me soft. And if I stop, they stop. And I can rub her on the face and she's not scared by me being up here. That is what the first pony lesson's about. Not scaring them. I just put a leg on him, push him over a little bit, and it takes the pressure off that colt. And if they get to dragging behind me, I just make my circle smaller. I'll push him over. And that makes more room for this filly to get up here. So I'll push him over. And she thinks that she pushed him over. Gives her more confidence. push him over and I might stop. And I might bring her up here to me. And rub her on the face and let her know she's good. These last videos today, you have to practice everything that I've showed you until everything that you have that I've showed you is good. If you have to practice them every day, then practice them every day. But don't take them to the next step until you get the step before that done. With these little babies, if you put too much pressure on them, you're going to scare them. And if you scare them, they're going to shut down. It's your responsibility when you're playing with these weanling colts to show them things, not grind on them, and teach them that humans are the most important thing in their lives. This little filly and that stud colt are both out of Janet Alcott stud, Easy to Love. Matt Zimmerman showed that stud quite a bit and had some nice success with him. These two colts are going to be real nice horses for somebody. If you'll just be patient. One thing that I haven't told you on these videos, when I give one of these colts a day off, I do not ignore them. I'll go out in the pen with my stick, or I'll go out in the pen with nothing but my hands, and I'll spend time with them. I'll get them to drawing up to me, and I'll scratch on them. And then I always walk away. Don't ever let the babies walk away from you. Don't let it be their idea to lead. Scratch on them a little bit, walk away. Pretty quick they'll like that scratching and they'll like that companionship because they just got weaned. And they'll hunt you up and they'll come over to you. Scratch them a little bit and then walk away. Make them crave that. And that's what they get done to them on their days off. You can't just work one of these little baby horses 21, 22 days straight in a row. You can't do it. They got baby minds. But if you're willing to take the time, I think you'll end up with something nice. I hope these videos have helped you. That's all, Tom, for the filly.